Hello and welcome to An Old Man Tries. And the game I'm going to try today is Headspun, which I picked up off itch.io, though I believe it's on other platforms as well. And in this game, you play the cerebral part of the mind of somebody who has experienced a serious brain injury. And you have to try and rebuild their personality after they've been in a coma. But complicating the whole process is their subconscious mind. So you are Ted, the rational part of the brain, and then there is Teddy, the subconscious part of the brain. This is actually my second attempt to record this video, so I have played the first sort of 40 minutes of the game once already. I had some sound issues, so I'm trying again. So we will go into new game, and I'll start from the beginning so you can see the whole thing. But I've experienced this once already, so unfortunately it's not a completely fresh view of the game. But let's go in. Yes, it will erase my existing progress. Ugh, my head. What the hell happened last night? I can't remember anything. Something is wrong here. It's 2 p.m. I'm late for work. I need to get to the control room and wake Theo up. I'm not sure what happened last night, but I need to get Theo out of bed and get to the office right away. I've got a bad feeling about today, so Theo is your human. So we'll get ourselves a tie. Now we will leave the room. So use the WASD keys to move. What the hell? What's all this destruction? And it's W when those little icons come up. It's W to have it do something. You don't click or hit E or use button. It's just the up button. So this is the staff room's not working either. You can hold shift to walk faster. You see, none of these rooms are working. And now we have dead people. He's dead. What's going on around here? What is going on around here indeed? The dream theory allows question 2. No dreams for Theo then. What is going on? What indeed? This is the Imaginarium. We have finally got the ground lift, and then over here, we haven't found it yet, but there is Teddy's quarters, which is the subconscious voice of our human, as I said. So we'll head upstairs. We can press H to hear Ted's thoughts, apparently. All this damage, something seriously wrong. I need to head to the control room and find Teddy. Won't go into the R&D lab just yet, though we can later. Back soon, Thea. At least the HR apartment still seems to be functional. There's another one to... Yet another body. I need to find Teddy. We better have answers to all this. And here we are. In the control room. The game is kind of actually beginning. Wow, look who's finally turned up for work. There's work to be done around here, you know. What the hell is going on, Teddy? You better have some answers for all this. I feel like I've been asleep for days. Days? You've been unconscious for the past 5 weeks. I've been running this place all on my own. While you've been asleep, some of us have been working hard to keep things in order around here. In order? Teddy, the place is falling apart. What exactly have you been keeping in order this whole time? Oh, now, you'll hurt my feelings. Just tell me what's going on. What happened to my head? Why is the cortex system down? Why is our team all dead? Slow down. You're going to give Theo an aneurysm. Breathe with me, buddy. I swear to God, Teddy. There was an accident. I'm not sure on the specifics, but Theo hit his head hard. It was like an earthquake. The whole place shook violently. Cortex started to literally fall apart. A light fitting fell from the ceiling and knocked you out. Your head was bleeding badly. Once the dust had settled, I took you back to your room and put a plaster on your wound. A knock to the head would certainly explain all this. I've no idea where Theo is, though. The Cortex system's down. I need you to reboot it. I forgot you're of no use to anyone when I'm not around. Whatever. Just hit the thalamus switch and boot the system back up. The thalamus switch is that thing in the middle. We get some full motion video. This game is a mixture of full motion video and adventure game. I remember in the 90s, early 90s, when full motion video was kind of seen as the future of gaming. Glad that sort of didn't work out. Where are we? I don't recognize this place at all. A hospital? How long has Theo been here? I can't remember when we were before this. Our sense have been picking up nothing from the outside world for some time. The screen's been dead the whole time. Well, we need to start working things out. Theo's not going to have a clue where he is or what's going on right now. Let's see if there's anybody there, shall we?
Theodore, can you hear me okay? Hi, I'm Dr. Peters. I'm the neurologist who's been looking after you here at St. Helens Hospice. It's good to have you back with us. I can imagine you're quite confused right now.
Confused would be an understatement.
You were involved in a nasty incident. We actually thought you were going to be in your coma much longer given the head injuries you sustained. A month is a small miracle in my professional opinion.
Coma? This is worse than I thought. We need to find out what's happened here. Teddy, let's get Theo talking. How should we respond? Incident?
I don't know the details, but it was a car accident about 5 weeks ago. Initially, you were rushed to St. Thomas Hospital, but after 3 weeks of failing to rouse you from your vegetative state, you were brought to us here.
Theo's been unconscious for 5 weeks after a car crash? He could have died. What the hell happened? Chill, Ted. You keep it cool. Theo's going to freak out. Let's work out what happened. Is my head okay?
Your head took the brunt of the impact. Your frontal cortex was damaged in the incident. Scans revealed only moderate damage, but head injuries can have all manner of unpredictable side effects. You've actually come out of your vegetative state several times over the past few weeks, but consciousness hasn't always returned in these instances. We were hoping that you'd make a full recovery, but this is far sooner than anticipated.
Full recovery? Wish you could have a look around Cortex. We're a long way off recovery.
Headaches, confusion, memory loss, these are all common with serious head trauma. With comas, though, it's often hard to tell if the person has fully left the comatose state, but you seem to be back with us properly this time. You're responding to my questions, your eyes are responsive. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're out of the woods.
She's right. If we don't fix up Cortex and get this place operational again, Theo is in trouble.
Do you remember what you were doing on December the 19th, the day of the accident?
December 19th? You got a memory of that day, Ted? Because I sure don't. So I can't remember.
Okay, don't worry. From what I can tell, there's no observable damage to the areas of your brain responsible for perception, cognition, communication. Often when people wake from comas, they suffer from severely limited facial movements or speech. Clearly, there's a gap in your memory, which we'll monitor closely. For now, just rest, take it easy, and we can chat more later.
Right. And there she goes. Yeah, we've still got no idea what happened on the day of the accident. We need to remember that day, Teddy. Yeah, well, you're out of luck there, pal. The memory bank is broken. I imagine files from that day have been damaged, hence Theo's confusion. Not good. The memory bank is crucial for Theo to make sense of things, to make sense of himself and who he is. Okay, our first task is to get the memory bank fixed. That's priority number one. We need to access the memory files from the day of the accident. I'm surprised you're not keen to fix the bar up first, but this seems like as good a place to start as any. One problem with your plan, though, all of our staff died in the accident. We can't hire new staff because we don't have any neuros. The accident wiped out our entire reserve. Oh, you're right. Without neurocredits, we don't have the resources to change anything around here. Yep. In case you've forgotten, neurocredits can be used for various transactions within Cortex. On top of renovating various areas of the damaged brain, NC can be used to hire more staff to carry out tasks around Cortex. NC can be earned by completing activities. We can talk more about activities later, though. Okay, first things first. We need to build enough NC to restore the memory bank. That's our primary focus. Next step, rehire staff to help repair other areas of Cortex. We need to build a new team. We're going to need to step up again to get Theo through this, Teddy. We're going to need to stop messing around the whole time. Theo's in real trouble right now. Whatever, bro. I've only got Theo's best interest at heart. Come on, we've got work to do. Okay, let's begin. Let's indeed. Something wrong there, pal? What's the holdup? I can't remember what to do here. That bump to the head really knocked you for six, huh? Guess you're going to need me to explain. Which, of course, is the game justifying giving you a tutorial. So just remind me what's what, and I'll get to it. Sure, but you'll owe me. Okay, listen up. Complete control over Theo's cognitive processes and decision-making abilities. During the shift, how we choose to spend the day will affect Theo's recovery and development. We decide what he does and when he does it. This screen right here shows an overview of how Cortex is performing, which, I hope you've not forgotten, is Theo's current mental state. That big old number on the right there, that's the most important one, our Cortex power. That's Theo's overall brain power. CP is the combination of all Cortex departments' power output, our staff CP contributions, Theo's memories, and any other Cortex tasks we've worked on. As we fix up this place after the accident, that number will grow and more of Cortex's features and functions will become available. So basically, we want to make this number grow, the 3.5. That number correlates with Theo's recovery in the outside world, so it's important we keep an eye on it. It's obviously pretty low right now, so Theo might be feeling a little dopey and not very with it. All making sense so far? I think so. I'm just surprised you actually know this stuff. Ooh, low blow, man. Anyway, that's your diagnostic screen. Let's navigate to the second tab of the screen and bring up the activities. During a shift, we can decide how Theo should spend his time by choosing activity. Each activity offers neuro credits and benefits Theo development in different ways. To earn neuros from activities, you have to help Theo concentrate. His mind will wander unless we intervene. Concentration can be stressful, however, so make sure to keep an eye on the red bar at the bottom of the screen. That's Theo's stress meter. The more stressed he is, the less neuros he'll earn for activities. To reduce stress, Theo needs to rest. You can either choose the idle activity, which is a small amount of stress, or choose nap to reduce a lot. Hit the next tab. The finance manager allows us to distribute and balance our income in order to maximize our return and growth. Cortex is a business at the end of the day and needs to be run efficiently. You want to check in this often to ensure we're earning as many neuro credits from activities as possible. It looks like it was knocked offline in the accident, though, so you'll have to explain another time. Let's move on to the next screen. On the staff screen, we can track our employees here at Cortex, who they are, what they're doing. You can also summon an employee to assign them a task. As directors, we need to make sure we have enough staff to run the place efficiently and delegate tasks that are necessary. Looks like we just have Theo on the books right now, though. Staff contribute more than just labour too. They'll generate CP based on the happiness of the team as a whole. Boost morale and you boost their CP. You can check morale at the bottom of the screen. That's it on staff. Go ahead and hit the last tab, the bit button in the middle. We have the live feed screen, the window into what Theo is doing right now, and if we're seeing what he's up to at a moment's notice. That's about it, really. Remember, we hit shifts here at Cortex, and Theo won't go to sleep until your shift is done. At the end of each shift, you're free to take care of any other business around Cortex. Theo's asleep at this point, though, so you're not needed in control. You'll head back to your quarters to rest at the end of the day, too. Time's important for us here, Ted. Keep track of it. I'd say we should really be getting Theo to bed around 10 o'clock while he's in this condition. He needs sleep, and he later will be detrimental right now. An early bedtime, though, could have benefits. So that's routine. Report here in the morning each day. We'll assess the situation, work out what's best for Theo. Once Theo's asleep and the shift is over, the day's yours. Simple. That's about all I know. I'm sure you remember the rest once you get stuck back into it. I'm Offski. You got it from here, right? Wait, Theo's just woken up from a coma. You think you might want to stick around and help a little? Help a little? Ted, mate, I've been working my balls off while you've been sleeping for 5 weeks. So no, I don't want to help a little. Wait us. Ugh, I'm going to straight up murder that guy one day. Right, best get back to it then, I guess. So shift's beginning. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we can choose some activities. We've only got 3 available to start with. There are some ones that are still locked. We got 2 times, so there's quite a bit of red. We got 350 euro credits. So I think we'll start by taking a bit of a nap. It will help decrease his stress, making it possible to earn more neuro credits. So we'll have a bit of a nap. The time will tick away up the top there eventually. So 3 o'clock now, 4 o'clock. There we go. So he's napped for an hour and he's feeling a bit better. And we also need to wait for these white, I didn't tell you this, but you have to wait for these white bars to disappear before he's ready to take on another activity. So we will read. So reading is a clicky, so these are mini games now. So this one is a timing click thing. So you just click while that's in there and you get some points for it. And it does speed up as time goes on. Oop, missed it. That'll slow it down again. we got some points out of that. It's still only 7 p.m. So how's he feeling? He's feeling all right. We might do a bit more reading. I don't know why it feels the need to give you that thing every single time you do this, but oh, missed. $5.57. Let's see. So shift might be over. I need to head for HR before clocking off. I need to hire some new staff. Man, what a day. I need to hire some new staff. I should head to HR. Yep, you just said that, dude. So HR is also on this floor, right here. Ah, Thea, there you are. I was slightly concerned something might happen to you during the accident. Slightly concerned. Well, you can call off the search party. I'm doing okay, thanks. How's the head? Comparable worst hangover I've ever had, which is saying something. I'm all worried about this place, in all honesty. Cortex is in ruins, and it's a joke to Teddy. It's like he doesn't even care. He could at least done something with the bodies. It's not been easy without you, Ted. Spring clean hasn't been particularly high on the agenda. You should cut Teddy some slack. He's been hauled away in control this whole time, manning the systems, keeping Theo safe. I know, but all those corpses, they deserve a better death than this. Well, you're back now. It's time to fix this place up. Precisely why I'm here. In fact, I need your help. That's what I'm here for, Ted. HR is your go-to department for the restoration of Cortex. With your direction, we can rebuild and repair. It will be better than ever after we've finished with the place. Sounds good. We have an important task up first, the repair of the memory bank. We need access to Theo's memory files. Don't get ahead of yourself. While you can commission repair work as long as you have enough euros, you'll need to hire staff to carry out the work. You're right. There's no quick fix for all this. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted. The subconscious is still fully operational. We can hire new staff from there, just like we've always done. You select your preferred employee, and I'll get them signed up and ready to work. Each member of staff will bring their own set of skills and attributes to Cortex. You'll need to decide what we most need as a business. During a shift, you can call any staff to the control room to talk or assign tasks. No work will start to give the order. You're the boss, remember? And don't forget, each member of the team contributes power to Cortex. The more staff, the more power. Your team is the lifeblood of Cortex. Okay, I got it. Let's get started then. So first of all, we are going to need to repair the memory bank. Great. I'll order the materials and add the work to your task list. Now you just need a Cortex worker to carry out the work. Bring up the staff tab on the screen there and let's hire your first new team member. So you've got Frank, who is only going to cost you 50. Am I experienced? No. Do I make up for that passion and perseverance? Also no. I am cheap, however. And then you've got Roger. I'm keen to work, Cortex for years. Couldn't apply for the job quick enough after seeing all the staff had died in a horrible accident. I'm hardworking and a quick learner. Each of them, you can see they contribute a different amount of CP and they have a different amount of work rate. So if we look through, the best is Charlie, who costs 350, which we don't have. She's half and 18. This guy's half and 12, so he's pretty good. My name is Dennis, and I've wanted to work at Cortex some time now. I'm hardworking, work well with others. I'm hugely grateful for the role. Many thanks, Dennis. He seems like a good choice. Best overall balance against what we can afford. Looks like a good candidate. Want me to get the paper drawn up and have them start? Yes. Perfect. I'll get an ad system and I can start right away. Be sure to say hello when you see them. Cortex is their home now too. Okay. Oh, before you leave, Ted, I've got something for you. Yeah? It's your Cortex tablet. I found it lying around downstairs after the accident. Nice find. What with everything going on, I hadn't even realized it was missing. Your Cortex tag will come in handy with the restoration recovery effort. If you need to track your new staff or assess your current list of tasks, just consult your tablet. From there, it should all be pretty self-explanatory, really. Thanks, Thea. I think I remember. No trouble. I'll let you get back to it then. Press T to display tablet. So you've got retrieve them, repair the memory bank. You've got various things. So this is your list of tasks. This is your list of staff. So you can see people. There's a function that hasn't been unlocked yet. We will get to that shortly. You don't want to head out? Yes, we do. I've hired new staff after some repair work. One for tomorrow. I should back to my quarters. Explore Cortex to find and add tasks. Well, we can do that. We'll have a look in here, see if there's any tasks. look like it. Nope, no tasks in here. But there is a task here. Going to get you guys cleaned up and give the respect you deserve. Hang tight, old friend. This is where the rats are coming from. Should solve the rat problem. So we've added 2 new tasks there. And then over here is Teddy's room, and Teddy might well be there waiting for us. He is. Ted, mate, nice one repairing the Dream Theatre. Bloody love this place, I do. Really? I never knew. It's been such a long time, you know. When I saw the work being completed, I felt a surge of creative activity. I felt compelled to direct some new material. You need to get in there and check it out right this second. New material? Oh, no, not a lot of art house films. Look, Ted, don't put down my work because you don't understand it. What I produce is gold. Tim is going to love these new films, let me tell you. Whatever, Teddy. I need to go anyway. I've got ideas for new material pouring out of me right now. I need to commit it to paper and get it filmed as soon as I can. I always find you've got to capitalize on these bursts of creative goodness, otherwise they slip away into the void, lost forever. Cool, go. Just leave me alone. Laters taters. Sometimes when you walk off the edge of the screen, it doesn't load quite straight away, so you have to. I don't think I can actually go in there though. Yeah. I don't know why he says it's fixed up because it doesn't seem like it actually is, but was that another? No, it was just a look. Okay. Oop, that was a. Really need to get staff to fix this. So another task added. And here is our new recruit. Evening, Ted. I'm Dennis. I thought I'd swing by to introduce myself before you settle in for the night. Nice to make your acquaintance. Ah, Dennis. Right. You're the new starter, aren't you? Welcome to Cortex. I won't lie, you joined a rather turbulent time, but it's good to have you aboard. I'd noticed things were a bit over the shop around here. Not to worry, though. You've got me to help out now. Cheers, Dennis. Much appreciated. Of course, and I really appreciate it. Picking me first and all. I won't forget that. I'll do you proud, I promise. I'm sure you will. There's certainly no shortage of work, so I'll give you a shout in the morning and we can get you started. I look forward to it. Good night, sir. Night, Dennis. What a day. I should sleep. So that is our first day. We turn in for the night, which is just, I think it's the game auto saving. I think this is where it saves basically. Okay, first full day back on the job. I should get myself to the control room. Outside, yes. And we've now unlocked fast travel in here. So you have to actually walk to a location before you can fast travel there. But I can now fast travel from Ted's quarters to Cortex control. So I shall do so. Oh, yo, saw you hired our first new staff member. Nice one. It's a start. The sooner we can get a new team together, the sooner we can get Theo back to work. I still can't believe the old team is gone. 25 years we worked together. All Theo's quirks, habits, and flaws were born out of that team. Cortex is a different place now. What if the accident changes him? Theo's still Theo, Ted. You and I both survived that car crash, remember? And anyway, some fresh blood is just what we need. It's an opportunity to build a better Cortex, a happier and healthier team. What are you trying to say, Teddy? I'm not sure how much you remember from before the accident, but team morale wasn't so great around here. The team was fine, Teddy. The place was a picture of success. But either you're in denial or the bump to your head was worse than Theo's. Shut up, Teddy. Remember who's in charge here. Fine. What's on the agenda for today? Well, we need to assign the memory bank repairs to our new starter. The repairs should take a day or so, and then we can start working out what actually happened the day of the accident. Someone's at the door. Let's boot the system and wake Theo up. Now, this happened the first time I played it too. It kind of froze up here. Looks like it's happening again. And the way that I got around it was to restart the day. And that seemed to fix it the second time around. So we'll try it again this time. So repeat the conversation again. Hopefully this time it will work okay. Yep, good.
Are you actually awake this time? I mean, you've opened your eyes once before, but you weren't awake. No, not really. The lights were on, but nobody was home. You there this time? Hey. Theo.
Who's this guy? Beats me, Ted. That seemed chummy though. What's your director then? How do we want to react to this? We'll go with yeah, I'm awake.
Thank God. I didn't think we'd ever get the chance to talk again. It's been so long you scared me, Theo.
Seems concerned, doesn't he? How does he know Theo? He feels familiar, but I can't place him.
I've been here every other day, to visit. Sat right here. I've been reading to you. All your favorites: Sandman, Preacher, Watchmen, even some of the new bits from Super Average Joe I've been working
So obviously a comic book fan. Super Average Joe, that's
on. I reckon this will keep you going, thinking about it, kept your brain active while you slept. They said you could hear me. Could you? Do you remember hearing my voice?
I can't remember anything. Do we know each other? We'll go with I don't remember anything.
Seriously? You don't recognize me? Is this amnesia or something? I thought this kind of thing only happened in the movies.
And computer games.
It's me, Theo, Jack. Unless you've been seeing someone behind my back, we're best friends.
This guy is Theo's best friend. Let's find out what he knows. Do you know anything about the crash?
I don't know much about it, man. Wasn't pretty untold. You're lucky to be alive by the sounds of things. You've really got no memory of that day at all, huh?
We don't remember a thing. I was hoping Jack might help here. That would have been too easy though, wouldn't it, Ted? Tell me about yourself.
Okay, this is gonna be weird. I've known you like forever. I mean, I grew up in the same village as you. I still live there. London isn't for me. I went to the same school as you. I like pretty much all the same things as you do: comics, films, games, except I'm not as worried about hiding it as you are. You're always so concerned about whatever people think of you. Sorry, that's you, not me. I draw, I write. My favorite color is purple. I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. It feels like we're on a date or something.
Do you remember any of this? Not really. Feel like I should know him, but I clearly don't. I like him. He's just like Theo. They're best friends for sure, man. They do seem similar, it's true.
I've not seen you for a little while actually, but from what I've heard, you've been doing okay. I mean, you were drinking a lot the last time I saw you, partying pretty hard. You seem distant, but I put that down to the stresses of your job, man. You need to get out of that place.
Yeah, Jack's right. This place is so dull, I'm surprised Theo didn't slip into a coma long before his accident. You reckon the accident is work-related? I highly doubt it, Teddy. And like anything else, stress in moderation is a good thing. I've used it to give Theo drive and focus. Shh. Keep telling yourself that, buddy. If stress was such a good thing, you wouldn't spend so much time in the bar. Could Theo have been drinking the day of the accident, do you think? You tell me, Teddy. You're in control when Theo's inebriated. Would you have put him behind the wheel of a car, blind drunk? Of course not. You think that little of me? Screw you. Jack's not helped at all. We don't know any more than we did before he arrived. By his own admission, he hasn't seen much of Theo recently. Might explain why he's a bit useless. Perhaps we need to get more answers out of him, though.
I'm sure it'll all be fine. The memories will return, I'm sure. Anyway, look, I need to head off, but I'll be back in a couple of days. Rest up, man. Good to have you back.
He rushed off quickly there, almost like he avoided the question. What's up with this guy? With the memory bank out of commission, we know very little about Jack's relationship with Theo. Is what he told us even true? Why the hell would some random dude show up to the hospital with some other random dude if they weren't friends? I don't know, Teddy. I'm just telling you something is off. Well, there's one solution to that, ain't there? Let's get the memory bank fixed up. Right. We should get our new starter on the job. You ought to give the newbie on the first day of the job the task of fixing a department that contains 25 years worth of data that defines Theo as a person. You want to do it instead, Teddy? Nah, you're cool, man. Let's go with the newbie. Okay, let's get that memory bank fixed. How do I dish out tasks to my team again? More tutorial time. Let me just savor this moment for a second. I'll never tire of you asking me for help. Just give me the recap, Teddy. This isn't hard enough already. That's what she said. Then you told Teddy. So first, what you're going to do is navigate to the staff tab. Now go ahead and hit the summon button of the staff you hired yesterday. They'll turn up, and then you simply order them to do what you want. Give it a go.
This is a staff announcement. Ken Dennis, please report to the control room.
Hello, sir. How can I be of assistance? Hi, Ted. Anything I can help you with today? There almost certainly is. Hang fire 2 seconds. I want to know a little more about you, Dennis. What do you want to know, sir? I know a little bit of strengths and weaknesses. What kind of work here at Cortex is going to be best suited to you? Is this an interview question? I have the job already, don't I? Don't worry, you've got the job. I'm just keen to know what makes you tick. Which areas of the business you're keen to learn more about? Well, I'm curious to see what goes on in the research and development part, actually. That looks really interesting. So maybe you see yourself as a creative. Sadly, the whole R&D is out of action right now, but we can certainly introduce you to that side of operation once we fix it up. Sounds great. I guess I should get to work making that happen then. You ready for some work? Prepare the memory bank. Okay. He will go off and do some work. And it's that simple. During a shift, to summon your staff and assign your tasks. In order to tackle all the tasks we need completed to fix up Cortex, we'll need a bigger team than this, though. Be sure to hire regularly to bolster the Cortex team. By the way, I noticed the finance manager is open again. While I'm here, may as well bring you up to speed on that too. Where would you be without me, eh, Ted? So go ahead and click the finance tab. Good, you can see there are 3 options available for us right there. This is how we maximize our earnings from Cortex. I'll start by maybe investing in a concentration bonus, which is a good way to earn more NC in the short term. Alternatively, you can put more neuros into an hourly NC reward scheme, which will lead more in the long term. You can even permanently reduce Theo's stress levels on this screen too. Each option here has benefits. The CEO of Cortex, you have to work out what's best for Theo's recovery. And that's about it recently, really. I'll let you get back to work. Okay, so we've got another whole day. So I'll go through to the end of this day and then call it quits. So we go to activities. We're on ×4. It's pretty good for earning, actually. So let's do some reading. You've seen reading before, so. Oh, missed it. We got some. We'll have a little bit of a nap in a moment, as soon as he's. Watching the FMV sections might get a little bit tedious if you're playing this game for a while. The good news is he's not feeling very stressed. So you'll be able to read a bit. I don't know how you unlock these higher level options, but he's now in a position to do some more reading. Oops, wasn't quick enough there. Oh, missed it. Up to 289. It's 5 p.m. I mean, I guess we'll do some more reading. While his stress levels are quite low. Missed it. Oh, so we can actually assign.
This is a staff announcement. Dennis, please report to the control room.
He's finished already, so we can assign him something else. Hello, sir. How can I be of assistance? Ready for some more work? Corpse correction, or you raise me up? Well, let's get the corpse. Okay, he's off to work. We're at 8 o'clock. An early night might not be a bad idea, but let's go and spend. We'll do one each of these. Figure they're all going to be. So we get 50 hourly, we get 8 concentration. So we get some stuff now, just from time, basically. And then I think we will nap to finish the day. So yeah, this video, as I said, yeah, this particular little loop of text of video might get a little bit boring after a while, but it's late. Theo's gone to bed. Plenty of time to do more tomorrow. Another day, the rest of the day's mine. Leave the control room. Yes. It's time to go to the memory bank.
Task updated.
Pair work, the memory banks will finish, just like it. Hope you find a need in there. Ah, Arnold, here you are. Sorry it took us a while to get this place fixed up. You managed to survive the accident okay then? Good to be back at work. Ted, finally. No, not good. Not good at all. We're in a real pickle here, Ted. We've suffered a major data loss. Keep calm, we know. The memory bank has been offline for 5 weeks. It makes perfect sense we won't have memory files for that window of time. No, Ted, no, it's worse than that, Ted. We've lost files and records spanning over 2 decades. Oh, I hope this wouldn't be the case, but it seems Teddy was right. Right, they're gone, Ted. We can't be losing files like this. They're crucial files. I know, Arnold, relax. How much data has been lost exactly? The damage seems to have been isolated to a specific area, so the memories we've lost were all similar in terms of how they were grouped and stored here at the bank. Okay, makes sense. So if the accident knocked out the service from the files for, say, 2010, 2017, Theo would have no access to any memories from the past 7 years, which dates the game, so 2017, obviously. It doesn't work like that, Ted. We don't file memories by anything so rudimentary as date. What is efficient, though, isn't quite so simple, I'm afraid. Basically, we index files via a sequence of thematic triggers, which allow a group of files to form a coherent whole when recompiled as a set. I've no idea what you just said. In short, it's all about story. Memories are stored in a set, which forms a narrative. They're all connected by a thread of some sort. When a new memory is recorded here, it's actually not stored in any permanent location, and therefore not indexed. It sort of hangs around in limbo until it's recalled and recompiled, after which it's then indexed in relation to whatever triggered its recall. All files are connected to other files, which as a group can tell a story of sorts. Does that make more sense? Kind of. We've lost a set of files which form a specific story. What I need to know is, are those files gone for good after the accident? Not necessarily. I have a feeling the accident knocked out the permanent location of the files, but that just means they're back in limbo. Not gone. If we can trigger them again, they'll be recompiled and indexed. All I need in order to re-index the missing file is a trigger. If I can get a snippet of what went missing, I can restore the whole thing, force Theo into remembering by asking the right questions out there in the real world. And that's it. Pretty much, yeah. I'll let you know each time I'm able to recompile a memory file, and then we just head back to here so we can check it out. Sounds simple enough. Leave it to me then. Great. We'll have everything restored in no time. In fact, through the interactions Theo's had since waking up, there should be enough fragments here to recompile a few of the missing memories already. Really? You've got something I can take a look at now? Give me a minute, Ted. And done. Now just put on the screen and you can see what's what. Great. Good work, thanks, Arnold. So there are 3 memories that should have unlocked from my memory of the last time. So memory number 1, best friends. I remember the first time I met Jack. It's fair to say we got off on the wrong foot. It was the start of a new school year. Jack joined our class late. And I made a decision I didn't like the new kid, but our teacher sat Jack into the empty seat next to me. We quickly discovered we had similar interests, but a vitally important difference that created a rift. It's painfully trivial now, kind of things that defined you back then. We both like comics, but each favored a different hero. We both like games, but on a different console. I remember arguing about the trivialities with such ferocity that we were landed in a detention of sorts and lost our playtime. I blamed Jack, and he blamed me. But during our incarceration, that fateful playtime, we found a reason to keep talking. Mere days later, we were swapping comics, trading games, and landing ourselves in plenty more detentions. Mr. Small, our art teacher at secondary school, paired Jack and I up for a class project. The brief simply said, portray strength in an asset of your choosing. We were free to do pretty much anything within a framework of that theme. My idea was to make a comic strip, and Jack was all over it. Working together probably for the first time, we realised that strengths melded perfectly. I had a knack for drawing interesting characters. I always felt natural with a pencil in my hand, and Jack had a penchant for words, the context and background that give my characters personalities and motivations. Together, we brought the world of our imaginations to life, and the Ninja King, who was the very personification of strength, got us a respectable B+ on the assignment. Mr. Small said it was the most creative artifact he'd seen that year, but he had to mark us down for the graphic nature of the content and completely unnecessary use of swear words and vulgarity. 3, the promotion. I remember sitting in my boss's office. I've been with him for 4 years now, and this is the moment it all been building up to. David was being promoted to partner, and his position was available. I played hardball the moment I started the job, not only working 80-hour weeks, but shaking the right hands and saying the right things to the right people. I presented a version of myself to colleagues and clients that far outplayed my 4 years in the finance industry. I sacrificed a lot to get to this point, my spare time, my social life, my sanity, and David knew that. Come around here, Theo, take a seat, he said, gesturing to where he'd been sat. Get used to the view, my friend. This is how you're going to see the world very soon. Provided you're able to hit your target for the quarter, the board has agreed the VP of Finance job is yours. Help you work out what happened, Ted? Not really, no, but it's good to know more about Jack. It does seem odd that all the files missing are related to him, though. The files are all stored and grouped by their tag, though, so damage to the memory bank could affect very specific memories based on the general nature of the damage. So Theo's job, his promotion, is somehow related to all this. That's one piece of good news, at least. An end goal to see us through his recovery. Well, thanks for your help, Arnold. I need to get going now. No worries, Ted. I'll let you know when new memories are unlocked. Be sure to head back here to check them out. Each memory also restores CP, remember? Gotcha. Till next time, Arnold.
Completed. Task updated.
And we can, as before, so we can fast travel to the memory bank if we need to. We can travel to our quarters and rest for night. That's the game. The first couple of days of it anyway. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I think it's an interesting one. I mean, I don't know that there'll be much replayability once you've played it once. I mean, I guess you can vary up the people you hire and the order that you do things later on, but like, you saw in the conversations, you have to click all of the options, basically. There's not, in most cases, there's not a lot of variety there. The personalities of the people you hire are different. The first time I had somebody else and he presented differently to the guy that I had this time, which is nice. A little bit of variation. But the basics are very much the same each time. So I wonder if there's much replayability. But it's it's fun. I think I would definitely want to explore it to the end and learn Ted's story and Theo's story, and potentially shape the kind of person that he will be after this. Okay. Thanks for watching. if this looks interesting to you, then please go check it out and catch you in the next one.